The ancient Mayans considered these waters to be sacred, but today tourists use them to escape the grueling heat. These majestic waterfalls in Chiapas are known as agua azul, or blue waters. These are just one of the many natural wonders in an area that include Mayan pyramids and colonial cities. Chiapas is one of the poorest states in Mexico, but one of the richest in natural beauty. And now the government wants to develop it further. And it's investing millions so that Chiapas can become a world-class tourist destination. Next year, officials plan to build the first government hotel inside the Agua Azul Park.
Although the government says the project will be on a small scale, people of autonomous communities here believe it's just the beginning.
Juan Aguilar is a community leader representing those living here who the government does not have their permission to build.
The government wants to bring multinational companies here so they can make money for themselves on our land.
According to court documents, the Mexican government hired a U.S. consulting firm to come up with an $85 million development plan, which includes luxury hotels owned by international chains. Earlier this year, one person was killed and more than 100 arrested when they protested the government seizing their toll booth at the Agua Azul Park entrance. The military now patrols the area. Those who oppose the project believe it's an attempt to intimidate them. The growing distrust between the government and the autonomous communities in Chiapas is worrying human rights groups.
What we're seeing is that the government is trying to create a conflict between the autonomous communities and use this as an excuse to confiscate their land.
Land and territory disputes exploded in 1997 when paramilitaries killed 45 people, mostly women and children, who were sympathetic to Chiapas' autonomous indigenous movement known as the Zapatista Army of National Liberation. During the peace process, land was given to the autonomous communities, but many of them still live in extreme poverty. Some feel they have no choice but to let the government develop the land.
We love and want to preserve the trees, but we also need the money in order to survive.
The government believes the development will create jobs and opportunities for the people here. But many don't want the area to change. For them, this is not a playground for the rich or an area with huge untapped tourism potential. This is home. Rachel Levin, Al Jazeera, Chiapas, Mexico.